Did you know that Monster Hunter was present in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics? With the Monster Hunter franchise starting from humble beginnings to the power that is today, and still going Return to World event, a lot of new players are experiencing these games, so I decided to do a video about some interesting facts about the franchise. For example, a cool thing about the game mascot Rathalos and its partner Rathian is that during the third generation they went through a redesign, especially visible at their talons and head shape. And speaking of design, one of the most beloved weapons in Monster Hunter, the longsword, did not exist in the third generation. However, some greatsword had the model of a large katana or odachi that were later reused as longswords for the next generations. If I ask you the question, between Monster Hunter generations, World and Rise, which had a major change in game engine? And your answer is, well, it's obviously World. It looks incredible compared to all games. I'm sorry to tell you, but you are wrong. Most people assume that Generations uses the same engine as all games, and World has a whole new engine with Rise using the same one but toned down a little bit just for the Switch. However, Monster Hunter World uses the empty framework engine, which was first used in 2006 for Dead Rising, and the first Monster Hunter game we know used this engine was Monster Hunter 3U in 2011. As for Rise, it uses a completely new engine called, appropriately, RE engine, as it was first used on Resident Evil 7, as well as the other RE remakes and also on Devil May Cry 5. So yeah, this game uses the same engine, even though highly modified, obviously, as this one. Crazy. Mr. World also didn't take the credit for the first game that tried to have a more realistic graphical approach. That goes to Monster Hunter Online, a now defunct Chinese-only MMORPG which used the CryEngine 3 and boasted some impressive graphics compared to what Monster Hunter had seen previously. Monster Hunter Online was not the only MMORPG the franchise had though. Monster Hunter Frontier was a long-running MMO based on Monster Hunter DOS. That's 2007, by the way, until it shut down on December 18, 2019. It had absolutely bonkers monster design, even though some of the more grander ones such as Hypnocatus and Lavasiot were later added in Freedom Unite, the latter even appearing in World, as well as the more recent Espinas and its subspecies that show up in Sunbreak. It also had some new weapons never seen in the main series like Tonfas and the Magnet Spike. I could be talking about Frontier for hours, but that game is its own kind of world, so maybe I will do a video about it someday. For now, let's move on. Quick one. Did you know that in the old games Pro World you could have a monster while crouching just a little bit faster than standing up? Another cool thing that you could do in the older games that was both satisfying and brutal is that if you positioned yourself perfectly and hit Prey Raptor, right when they jump at you, they just got cut in half, leaving you with no cars, but killing them instantly. That's some metal shit right there. The Black Dragons are the most powerful beings in the Monster Hunter universe, and Aleition is probably only second to Fatalis. Aleition was a Gen 3 HubQuest exclusive monster alongside our favorite Picker Rex, Deviljho and Genmaran, and has been featured in every single generation since its first appearance in Tri. To reflect its third-gen roots, it has an extract of the main theme of Monster Hunter Tri during its battle theme. In World specifically, when you defeat Elytron, the Monster Hunter Tri-Quest complete plays instead of the regular World one. This is also true for Fatalis and even Vulcan in Sunbreak, although the latter only happens in one specific quest. On the same track, even though Fatalis is pretty much the single strongest and most powerful being in Monster Hunter, it doesn't have a unique theme, or at least not as unique as you might think. It is true that during the Gen 1 fight it had a special theme, however the same song was used during the Team Up Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos arena fight in Freedom, and the song itself was just more anonymous version of the Forest and Hills theme. We'll watch the first map you ever see in that game. So we could say, kind of, that every large monster that you fought on the forest map that didn't have a special theme was in fact a disguised Fatalis all along. To conclude, let's head back a little bit to the beginning of the video, when I said that Monster Hunter was present in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. During the opening ceremony, a large variety of Japanese video game music was playing, like themes from Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, Ace Combat, Chrono Trigger, and more. As Monster Hunter fans were blessed with two teams, our beloved Proof of a Hero
Albania!
Albania!
Arménie!
Armenia!
Armenia!
and the main theme of Monster Hunter 4.
Ethiopia.
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 Ah, that was truly beautiful, but sadly that's all for today. This is just the beginning of a bigger project, so I won't bother you asking to follow my social media. However, I would like to like this video and subscribe to my channel, plus commenting down below of what you think about these facts. And remember, don't cart and drink a hot drink, it's cold out there. Goodbye.